What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Grimdark Garage. We've got an ultra budget this week. The board fell off the fucking wall. We ain't got the time or energy to put or money to put it back together, so it's all fallen to bits. But you know, with the Grimdark Garage,
we ain't fancy.
We ain't fancy, mate.
No.
We don't play that shit here. It's a cold November evening.
It's been a long week at work. It's a Friday night, and
I'm freezing, mate. That fucking Joseph Fritzl's fucking basement in here. Cold and bleak, but that doesn't stop us bringing you a 2,000 point battle report of Salamanders, the new hotness, if you will.
Those guys that used to be our once former friends.
But it's Flamers versus come charge at me, the Tyranids.
Yeah, we really thought this one through and said what's going to make a good, enjoyable battle.
So I guess this is a point to say this is my first game with Space Marines in the new edition.
Yeah.
So go gentle on me if I forget anything. This is Mike's army. He's very graciously lent it to me. I'm sick of being on the receiving end of a battering against
I feel
Space
like
Marines.
I've tried the new, who did I try? I tried the new Ultramarine Successor, which I thought was a bit meh. I think if you're going to play Ultramarines, you need to play proper Ultramarines. That's where all the power lies in the characters. Exactly. Yeah. I played a lot of Iron Hands. I played a lot of Raven Guards. Had a lot of fun with. And I think
you're fucking good at Raven Guard.
I really enjoy the Raven Guard. Raven Guard Successors. Yeah. I think it's time that I feel what it's like to be on the other side of this. Well,
he made the list. He painted the list. He built the army, and he's graciously lent it to me. And he's picked probably the best.
I've tried to go as well. I think
probably the best you could give me. A lot of aggressors.
I probably could have got 2 more aggressors in there. Maybe could have gone 2 squads of 6, but we've gone 2 squads of 4.
But we can go through those details in the battle report. I think we are done with our introduction.
Yes. Thank you for sticking with us. It's been amazing.
It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks since we last uploaded.
Yes.
Some of us have jobs. We ain't like some of those other YouTubers doing this for fun. So, get in those comments, keep liking, keep subscribing, rate us to friends, and eventually Element Games will come in with those cheeky paydays.
They'll come crawling. Cheeky
paydays. Don't listen, Element. You're not going to crawl. You come walking to us all proud, mate, with those brand deals in hand. So, without much ado, should we get onto these armies?
Yes, let's go through it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the Tyranids. Putting this army together was like stepping back in time. It really was like the simplicity of creating an army was it was almost refreshing. Let me run through what I've got. I've got a flying hive tyrant. He's not WYSIWYG today. I'm running with 2 of the death spitters with Slimer maggots. I just can't run him close combat. He just doesn't have the punch for me, so I'm going to go double shooting with him.
I prefer Slimer magic.
Slimer magic.
Slimer magic.
Little Ripper Swarm, just make up a battalion to get them in there. We've got the first of the Broodlords running with 15 Gene Stealers. Second Broodlord running with 15 Gene Stealers.
Filthy.
Alright, so these guys here make up 1 battalion, and they are going to be Kraken for today. So that's the 3d6 advance, and of course, because they're all Gene Stealers apart from the Ripper Swarm, they can advance and charge with no penalty. So they should be lightning quick.
Hell yeah.
Then we're running onto a Kronos detachment. So I've got 1 stand-in for today. This is my Tyranid Prime. They don't make a model for it. They never have. And I haven't got around to converting one, so he's going to be my stand-in for today.
Nice.
And then running 6 squads of 6 Tyranid warriors.
No one ever sees these, but you rate them.
I do. I enjoy... I'm a big fan of models that will stick around for a couple turns. They'll still be there turn 2, turn 3. And I think they provide that for the Tyranids, which I've got so many of the big monsters. I've got 2 Tyrannofexes, I've got the Exocree, I've got so many others, and they're just paper thin at the moment. With no invulns and a 3-up save, these guys over here especially would just churn through them. So hopefully the warriors will fare a bit better. They're all armed with Death Spitters and Bone Swords, and they've got the Adrenal Glands. They should be getting up the board quick, putting out some shots, getting into close combat.
Come at me, bro. There's nothing like more than getting in close in the Salamander's face.
Exactly. Salamanders hate it when people charge them. Then I've got the heavy fire support. This is what the army is really built around, which is 2 units of 6 Hive Guard with the they are
the non-line of sight
Impaler cannon, the non-line of sight Impaler cannon. So I'm hoping that turn 2, turn 3, they're really going to start doing some damage to those Space Marines. They are what's going to win me the game. If I can keep them alive and keep them firing, they should do it. My Warlords for today is the Tyranid Prime,
Yeah.
and he has got the Warlord trait from Kronos, which means that if you fail a psychic test within 18 inches of him, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Like that. I've got a Psyker, so it's going to come in handy.
Yeah, he's also got the Norn Crown, which gives him a 30-inch, everyone just ignores Synapse. So it kind of allows me to leave the Hide Guard at the back and not have to really worry about them too much.
Love it. Psychic powers, what we got on the board?
Psychic powers, we've got Onslaught on
Nice.
this one, so advance and charge. We've got Catalyst on this guy, which is 5 up, feel no pain.
Beaut.
This one has got Psychic Scream and I think it's the Horror, the one that gives you a -1 to your shooting. Okay.
Sounds horrifying.
And that is the list. I mean, there's no second Warlord, there's no 3 relics, there's no doubling up on a Warlord tray.
It's nice playing a simple army, isn't it?
It is, and I've still got all of my command points, all 13 of them. Haven't been a single one.
Well, I've invested some into some shenanigans pre-game, so let's get on to the Space Marines, well, Salamanders, if we will, and see where we go from there. And here they are. The Salamanders. We have a double battalion today, and so let's just run through what we've got in them. We have in our HQ slots a Chaplain and a Libby, a Librarian in Phobos armor, and we have this bad boy, Captain and Gravers, who has been upgraded to what they call Chapter Master.
He's got Chapter Master, yeah, so re-rolling everything.
He is my Warlord, and we'll go through Warlord traits at the end because it gets a bit silly. We have got 3 lots of 3 of the Infiltrators. Each unit has Las Fusiliers, so those are Strength 8 -3 flat 3 shots. Can't target characters, but when you do it, they're just heavy killers. I love that.
Hellblasters on steroids.
They're better than Hellblasters.
By a
Better
country
than
mile.
Hellblasters, because they get all that sort of in cover, -2, ignore, blah, blah, blah,
They
shenanigans.
don't blow themselves up.
And they don't blow themselves up. And because we're Salamanders, we're re-rolling 1 hit, re-rolling 1 wound. It's a good time for the Salamanders. Basic troop shots, we have 4 lots of 4 intercessors. Each sergeant has got a thunder hammer. You know, if I want to be running up the board as Salamanders, getting in the face of the Flamers, why not get in the face extra hard with some thunder hammers? We have 2 lots of 4 aggressors. Each one has the flame gauntlets, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Those things are filth, and with the stratagems the Salamanders have, their extra filth on top of filth. The other troop slot, was 2 lots of normal scouts, 1 with 5 snipers and a bolt gun, and 1 with just 5 snipers. They're not perfectly WYSIWYG, but I'm sure you guys will forgive us. And then we have 3 Invicta warsuits, again not WYSIWYG. Of course they've got the Flamers, they're Salamanders, it'd be silly not to take them. I'm going to read my Warlord traits off here because I know exactly what I'm doing. The Forge Master then, so this is my Warlord. The Captain and Gravis is now a Chapter Master, and he has got Forge Master as one of his Warlord traits. That's right, he's got 2.
We're not going to play the same game anymore.
The Forge Master adds 2 to the toughness of his 2 to his toughness characteristic. So he's just shot up to toughness 7?
Toughness 7, yeah.
Toughness 7. Oh my days, it's a good start. And it only gets better with Lord of Fire, which is reroll a dice to determine the number of attacks made with flame weapons for Salamanders models within 6 inches of this Warlord. So he sticks right there, nicely surrounded by those aggressors. And yeah, we're going to make sure we're hitting maximum number of times. What else do we have in the unit, I hear you asking? He also has the Salamander's Mantle. Now, the Salamander's Mantle, when resolving attacks made by a model with this against a model with this relic, subtract 1 from the wound rolls. So he's toughness 7. You're taking away 1 from your wound rolls against him. I'm thinking he's going to survive this battle, personally.
I think he just might as well.
The LT has the Obsidian Aquila. So that's when a friendly Salamander's model within 6 inches of this model with this relic would lose a wound on a D6. Sorry, on a 6 roll roll a D6.
6 up, feel no pain.
6 up, feel no pain. Fuck me, get there in the end. The Libby, his psychic powers are Fire Shield and Drakeskin. Fire Shield is basically, if it casts, it's a -1 to hit the target it's cast on, and a -1 if someone tries to charge it in the roll for rolling. So it's pretty powerful. He also has Drakeskin. Drakeskin is +1 toughness to a unit he casts it on. So he's pretty fucking tasty. All of that after Warlord traits and relics and extra shenanigans and here, there and everywhere, it still leaves me with 9 CP to play with. So yeah, I think the Salamanders are a mean old army, and I think the Tyranids are in for a fun time. I know I'm in for a fun time.
I think just one thing we've got to say is on the chaplain, he has got the +1 to wound spell.
Because why
So
not?
against the closest enemy, because they just need more +1 to wounds. It's what the game needs. Is more +1 to wounds, guys. It's what the game needs. Is more +1 to wounds.
Stack those rolls. That's how we play this game. Right, should we roll off a table and see how we go from there?
Yeah, we'll set up a table and we'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys.
Beautiful.
So we are back and we are deployed. First of all, we'll run through the mission. I'll talk to you about what's happening with both the deployments and a little bit about what we were thinking when we did it. So we're playing Beachhead, which means that we've got 3 objectives. So first of all, we put down the statue, dead centre in the middle of the board. Then I deployed the little engineering cart that the Tyranids are keen to get hold of. And then Jamie deployed the orc wreckage over here. Okay, so the way it works is starting from the second battle round, you score 1 victory point at the start of your turn if you hold your own, 2 if you hold the centre objective, and 3 if you hold your opponent's. I think we've both come to the conclusion we're never holding each other's, and it's just going to be a bloodbath around the central objective.
Absolutely, yeah.
Jamie's got no deep strikers. I have a unit of ripper swarms, so it's hardly a line breaker. It's not going to be a big thing today.
It got a bit tasty, didn't it? I mean, that was quite a long deployment, simply because we rolled for hammer and anvil, was it?
Yes, so we're playing lengthways.
Lengthways.
So it's kind of, Jamie got to choose his deployment zone with the Space Marines over here.
So I had to pick this side. More buildings, more places to hide, more places to position.
And then it's kind of got the Gene Stealers coming out of the woods over here. So at the far end, I've got the Flying Hive Tyrant. He's starting up over there with all of his Dakar. 2 units of 6 warriors in here, along with the Tyranid Prime. The Gene Stealers front and centre, ready to just swarm through the building. The 2 Broodlords, a bit more cautious.
Yeah, hanging back.
Hiding behind the trees. This one has got the Onslaught, Advance and Charge. This one's got the Catalyst.
Nice.
A unit of Tyranid warriors up here. I was worried about Jamie putting some of the war suits front and centre and going for my objectives. So I tried to kind of shut him off.
Yeah.
And then
it worked.
Under this building here is my 2 units of Hive Guard. Remember that we always play ground 4 blocks line of sight.
Made it very difficult with a big old base like that, getting the Hive Guard hidden away.
Yes.
My deployment thinking is there's definitely a strategy for grouping these guys suchly with the captain out front and centre. There's a special salamander strat I may use if I don't manage to seize and I have to withstand a Hive Guard barrage. We have scouts moving up, holding the objective at the moment. They are not long for this world. My objective is currently held by just a little squad of intercessors, snipers, shooting downrange in the shooting gallery, looking at that Hive Tyrant? Flying Hive Tyrant. I know Tyranids. And we have the Libby with the 2 big old Invictus war suits. Flamers ready. Again, eyes on him. It's just cagey start. I want to get up close. I want to start flaming you.
Yeah.
You want to get up close because you're Tyranids.
I want to lock you in combat, stop you shooting. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
As for the story for this map, I like to think the Salamanders have received a distress call. The Tyranids, busy devouring the biomass, leaving nothing but a shell in their wake, have been stirred. They've noticed the number of fresh flesh in front of them. They've turned their attention. That's why there's still some trees standing. They're not long for this world if the Tyranids manage to take this planet.
Just come swarming out of the woods, just the sound of them just like scuttling towards you.
Oh, I love it. Starship Troopers, baby.
Yes.
Right, should we roll off for... So you've got first turn... you have the option of taking first turn currently.
I will choose first turn, yes.
I will attempt to seize because it's a dice game. And we get a 5.
Oh my God.
It's a 5, only a 5.
Okay.
So it will be Tyranids turn 1. We'll come back after the movement. Anything I've forgotten?
No, but I am going to spend 2 CP to do a stratagem.
Love it.
Okay, so we knew you were coming and we've actually undermined this building.
Nice.
And it will not provide any cover throughout the rest of the battle.
Love it. I love that. And look where I've placed all of my snipers.
With their 1-up saving cover.
1-up saving cover. That's good thinking.
Removed.
I love that. Okay,
All
cool.
right.
We'll do movement and we'll come back in just a jiffy.
Yes! Yes! Okay, so a lot of advanced rolls made. Big advancement, but we're rolling 3 dice, picking the highest on the advance. So they got 5, 13 inches straight through the building. Broodlord has come up to support these scouts. Oh, poor scouts.
They're just looking around them like, Invictus Warsuit? Drag us out of here!
We spent a CP on the Gene Stealer to double their advances. Unfortunately, even with 3 dice, they only got highest of a 4. They ended up going 16 inches. Had to kind of go round the Warsuit a little bit, but they are definitely eyeing up a charge on the Warlord.
Bring it on.
There's a reason he's out there. It will become clear in a second. Hive Tyrant move forward, jumps up on the building, doesn't want to get charged by those Warsuits. They are nasty in combat.
Fair.
First unit of Warriors advanced to hold the point, and the second unit just moved up, and the character advanced just to keep pace.
Nice.
Hive Guard have stood still in the building. They've got a couple targets, and are hoping to do some damage of those cannons. And that is our movement. I'll go straight into the Psychic phase.
Let's do it.
I'll start off over here. He's going to cast Catalyst onto the unit of Warriors holding the point.
Warriors, okay, so that's the Broodlord.
Ooh,
Peril straight from the off.
I'm going to CP one of those.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice. It goes, I'm too far out of denial.
Too far out, so it goes off. So we got Catalyst on them.
Cost you a CP.
It cost me a CP.
So after all your shenanigans so far, you're down to 9.
Down to 9 already, because I spent a couple on the old movement.
The peek behind the curtain into the Grimdark Garage.
Then this one is going to cast Onslaught on that same unit of Warriors.
Love it. And we get another Perils. Okay. Well, it goes off.
It definitely goes off, and it does 1 mortal wound to me. Okay.
You take that.
Okay.
You take that.
I really would take that, actually, to give them
Chance to-
Onslaught. So they now shoot and can charge.
Nice. Very
Okay,
good.
so that's on them. He's going to cast... what is he going to cast?
I mean, nearest his smite's going to be this dude.
Yeah. Do I just want to double down on the damage? Or do I want to get the -1? Oh, the flamers auto hit, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to double down the damage. He's going to go smite first of all.
Cool.
Goes off.
We will
Do you wanna
try and deny that.
one?
Yep. So,
2
beautiful.
dice. There
We get a...
we go. 11.
Ooh,
Denied.
lovely. Cool.
And the second one, Psychic Scream, is literally just smite again.
Yep.
4. That's a fail.
Okay.
Doesn't get it off. Okay, I could have done some more wounds there.
I know.
But overall, I'm pretty happy with that. I got off the 2 big ones.
Huge.
So that should be good. And we're back in a second with the shooting phase.
Cool. Okay, so at the start of the shooting phase, it's probably worth mentioning here, people who don't know Salamanders, they ignore an AP of -1. So what I mean by that is that they've all got basically 3-up saves, they're Space Marines, and that if Miguel has any -1 weaponry he's shooting with...
All of my warriors have got Strength 5 -1, so that all just became Strength 5 0 AP
Beautiful.
across the board on your Salamanders. It's so good.
It's so strong. It doesn't knock an AP off though, so those Hive Guards with the -2 are still going to be hitting -2.
It's just my -1, which is all my warriors.
Just -1 ignored. The other thing worth mentioning here, which might hopefully make sense as to why the captain's out front, is we are dropping the stratagem, which is called Self-Sacrifice. This one is causing some waves, I'm pretty sure, because what it basically does is, I'll read it out to you because it makes more sense, hopefully. Use this stratagem at the start of your opponent's shooting phase. Select 1 Salamander's infantry unit from your army. That's going to be our captain. And until the end of that phase, enemy units cannot target other infantry units from your army that are within 6 inches of the selected unit, unless the unit is closest enemy unit or the firing unit is visible to it. We're recording.
No.
And you've turned up with snacks and food. Happy days. At the worst time when they're trying to read a strategy as well.
Ready for no.
Cool, so basically what that means is, from our interpretation, Captain is standing out front.
Just looks like a boss. Just
like a boss. He's like, come on you fucking
Come at
bugs!
me!
And everything here,
Within
pre-measured,
6 inches?
is within 6 inches. You can't target anything there until the captain goes down, including with the Hive Guard. We've thought about this. We know the Hive Guard ignore line of sight. In that with their guns, they don't need line of sight to shoot. But it specifically says in the stratagem they need to be able to see the unit. It needs to be the visible unit.
Yep.
They can't see anything, so they're not going to be shooting anything here.
Unless I can kill the captain.
Unless you can kill the captain. Which,
And of course, the captain is a character, so he still follows the normal targeting rules. I can't go after him until I've killed probably the scouts and probably this warsuit and probably that warsuit. So
it's a fun time.
oh, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
But you know what you're shooting first, don't you?
I do. I'm
Now that the
doing
admin's out of the way.
Pre-measured, so I'm doing the furthest unit of Hive Guard.
Yep.
Is going into
The
this
nearest
guy
warsuit.
here. So we've got 12 shots. We haven't moved, so we're Kronos. So we're re-rolling 1s, hitting on 3s.
Beautiful.
Re-roll those 1s.
This is never going to play a part in the game again. So I'm going to move that.
Oh, classic. Okay, so what we've got there? 2, 4, 6, 8 hits.
Nice.
Strength 8.
Toughness is 6.
So 3s to wounds. Oh, I'll
Not
take that.
bad.
That is 6 saves
grab
at
those
-2.
So normal is 3 up.
Yep.
So we go to 5 ups. And we get 1. We get 1. Wow.
Okay.
This could be grim for the old
that
Invictus
is-
Warsuit.
5d3 damage.
Oh, that's not a good roll though.
That was a 4, 5, 6, 7
Ooh.
damage goes through.
Should have been dead. I'm not
He
gonna lie.
should have been dead.
Cool. Let me grab those wounds, and it's on this dude here.
Yep.
So it's 7 wounds. So
What they start on 12 or 13?
13.
12, because I think they got 1 less than the Redemptors or something like that.
Cool.
We'll say 12 and we'll check it. So we'll
got
put it down
5
to
left.
5.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to just go straight into the second unit, firing at this Warsuit.
Surely my rolling can't be any worse than that.
9, 10, 12. Reroll those ones.
Oh, only 1, 2. That's not bad at all.
Okay, 3 to wound again.
Yep. Oh, that's not so good though.
No, yeah, take them out.
Cool. And we're looking for 5s again. Oh, we're going to get 1 again.
5d3 damage. Oh, that's much better.
Oh, that could
3,
be-
6,
We have
9,
a dead Warsuit.
10, 11, 12 damage. I think that is a
That is
dead
a dead Warsuit. Let me just
I'm going to have a
that
quick
quickly.
check.
Technical hiccup there. It's a beer run.
We did say it was Friday night.
And it's always Budweiser. So forget Element Games. We want that Bud brand deal. Oh,
Man.
it's so sweet. Anyway, what did we mention? Oh yeah, so the stratagem I used cost me 2 CP. You did 12 damage.
Yep.
With the Hive Guard to this dude.
Yeah, we've just had a look. They have 13 wounds, so he is alive on 1, and that guy we realise is actually on 6 wounds. Over
But still,
there.
1 wound left. It's painful, but that's a fucking lot of damage.
That is.
Cool. Do you know what you're going with next?
Yes, I am going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do the back unit of warriors.
Yep.
Into this guy
Fair.
to finish him off.
Fair.
Don't want to take the Overwatch and charging him. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And actually, with the Salamanders, he's got a 3-up save against me.
He does.
Because he ignores my -1.
He does.
20, 14, 15.
Do you know what I should have used? I should have used Stand My Ground, which is another Salamanders stratagem. 1 CP. Lets you +1 to save.
Can you use that on anyone?
Oh no, it's infantry. I couldn't have done it. Couldn't have done it. Ignore me, guys. It's my first time. Forgive me.
So, because they're next to 2 in a prime, you can add 1 to hit rolls for my warriors. They didn't advance. They have a ballistic skill of 4 up, I want to say. So we're now hitting on 3s.
We can
10 on
also
3s with the warriors against the
Beautiful.
Warsuit.
we roll in 1. Did you say?
Rerolling, they would be, but they only get that if they stand still.
Ah.
So we only get to reroll 1s if we stand still. Come on, guys, come on. Let's level the playing field a bit.
Times have changed, my friend.
Heavy weapons flying around the board. No penalties. Strength 5s, 5s to wound.
So you get 3. I can see
3 go through.
3 ups. Oh, he
3
is dead.
ups.
Statistically, he should die here, and he does.
Oh, he does. He's failed 2 as well. It's not even worth a command point.
Does he blow? He doesn't blow. Okay.
That is a big first strike. I don't think you'll have any problems getting first strike against us.
Well, hopefully not. Let's see how it goes though. So, first point on the board for Miguel. We have
Yes.
1 Invictus Warsuit off the table. Do you know what you're going with next?
Yes, I'm going to do this unit of warriors
Yep.
going into the scouts. We've had a look. We reckon 4 of them can see.
Cool.
So we're doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Coming in
11,
these scouts from this angle.
12
Beauty.
shots. Hitting on 4s, no rerolls.
It's not horrible.
It's pretty bad.
It's horrible.
Strength 5, so wounding on 3s.
Oh.
2 go through, no AP because of your Salamanders.
Because my Salamanders would be -1, but we tank both Love Scouts.
Saves. Okay. That was a bit of a whiff over there. We've got the front unit here. Now, I can't target anything in that. Is that including this fast squad?
That's including that fast squad. 6 inches.
Just gets to the captain.
Tags
does it?
everything. It's
That's-
not 6 inches wholly within, which I thought it would be. Like he's standing like a boss, but he's like, no, fuck that. I'm in charge of everything here. I've got this place locked down. So I got really carried away there.
Let's have a little look at the range then. Have we got range to the
The scouts on top.
Scouts on top. However, they do get their cover save.
So they'll ignore the -1 and they'll get their cover save. No, crates we don't play cover save.
Crates don't give you cover save. You're right. So they will be just a normal 4-up or
3-up.
3-up. They're still 3-up.
3-up scouts, I believe.
Even without power armor.
I believe so. Let me check that. Pause the camera.
See them.
Scouts are 4-up. I don't know this army at all. Can you see them though?
It's not looking good.
On that crate up there. I'm not sure what you can see. They can't see this war suit.
And is that war suit closer than the captain? Yes.
Yes, he will be anyway.
Once I kill that war suit, is the captain then the closest model?
I suspect he probably is.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to do the Hive Tyrant, everything into the war suit.
Love it.
Ooh. Yes, I will do that.
Yep.
Hive Tyrant, everything into the war suit. I'm going to spend some more CP.
Yeah.
We do have some more Iron Stratagems as Tyranids.
Yep.
We could do with like the same Spaceman treatment, more than one Warlord trait, some better Warlord traits.
Some better relics.
The relics are terrible.
I vouch for that. The same AdMech, man. More warlord traits, more relics. I'm happy.
Actually, stratagems not too bad, considering like I play Death Guard as well. Come on, Games Workshop, fix that.
They're such a fucking cool line as well. The best
amazing.
models, one of the best armies in the game.
Oh, but their stratagems are atrocious.
They are indeed.
So, pathogenic slime. Use it on a Tyranid monster for 2 CP. Add 1 to their damage.
Oh,
all of their weapons. So
2 CP, churning through them though.
I am churning through them, so I'm supposed to be down to 7. But that does mean that he is now doing 24, strength 6, 2 damage shots.
Oh, that's grim. -1?
No AP on these.
No AP.
No AP.
So now would be the time. I should have used it earlier, but now is the time to... No, I can't use Stand My Ground. I keep thinking it's on everything. It's not. Let's do it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 16, 17...
Maybe I should have paid for prepared for positions.
23, 24. He has a 3-up ballistic skill.
Yep.
So hit on 3s.
Not horrible, few misses.
Strength 6, toughness 6.
Toughness 6.
So wounding on 4.
This is the one. Sonny, just let me down here. Oh, it's not great.
Oh, I think it's alright, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's not bad.
So yeah.
He should die.
All of them are 2 damage.
2 damage each. Oh my god. So 3 ups. Oh my god! Oh yes! Do I want to CP that and just try and keep him up as long as I can? I'm on 9 CP. No, I'm on 7 CP. I will. Yes!
Oh my god!
Insult to injury. Down to 6
Go
CP, but he hasn't taken a scratch off the Hive Tyrant.
Oh, that's nasty.
Do you want to do this?
I think that means that all of those warriors are going to shoot at these scouts.
So who can see? Oh, it's front unit, isn't it?
Front unit, yeah.
Yeah, they can all see. Except maybe this one, blocked by the statue. Yeah.
3, 6,
Other than
9,
that, yeah.
10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
13, 14, 15.
Nice.
Up next to the captain, so 3s.
Not bad again.
And 3s again.
Very good.
And then 4-up saves.
So they ignore the -1. They're not under the footprint of the building, so they're not going to get cover. So we'll do.
Couldn't get them there because of the deployment, otherwise he would have put them into cover.
Absolutely.
I see 4 dead.
4 dead. We keep one alive.
Keep one alive.
Beauty. 1, 2, 3, and 4 down. Okay. Fairly successful for me so far, shooting phase.
Okay, I think that's the end of my shooting phase. I'm going to spend another 2 CP, no surprise.
Yeah.
And double shoot the Hive Guard.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots going into the war suit.
Also over here. Oh, what's that?
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That's a weaker roll than I've done so far.
Yeah, that's not great, but okay.
That's better.
Converted.
3s to wound. Ooh, 5s to save.
Ooh, come on.
Makes
2.
3d3 damage. He's not going down. This is 666.
Average. No.
2, 4,
Round with 1.
5 damage.
Alive with 1. Do you want to re-roll any of those?
I do. I'm going to CP that one.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
2, 4, 6. Yeah, we get him.
Oh, crumbs. Does he blow? He does not blow.
It's another CP, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
To bring them down to 6.
And knock me 1 as well. 3 roll.
I'll say down to 6 as well.
Yep.
Well, at least I've made you spend a few on your turn.
I have indeed.
Okay. So, that point there is the end of my shooting phase.
Think about some charges and we'll come back. Beauty. Go.
So, first charge is the Gene Stealers charging the Warlord.
Yeah!
It's a 6 on the dice. That looks good. It's a 6. They will make it into combat.
Beauty.
We'll do the Overwatch in a second.
Yep.
I'm also going to do these Gene Stealers into this guy here.
Yep.
Needing a 3 on the dice. All good.
Killed it.
So those 2 are going flying in. I'm also going to do this Broodlord
Yep.
on the Scout as well.
Yep.
And he's in as
Nice.
well. Okay, so we'll move all of them up and we'll be back in a second. And we'll roll the Overwatch off camera, I think.
Cool.
We are in. So, the reason I want to charge the Broodlord here is because I've spun round the Scout, which has then given me a 6-inch range over to this unit of Gene Stealers here. So they're all hitting on 2s.
Tactics.
Yeah. These warriors, we're happy. Sorry, these Gene Stealers are just going to munch that
As
guy.
much as I'd love him to withstand 28,
Maybe more Gene Stealer attacks. We'll just remove him.
Okay.
So we don't want to waste your time.
Over here is the interesting bit. So I'm going to pile in.
Yeah.
I'm going to pile in and tag that unit of aggressors.
Nice.
Because their bases are touching that wall, I'm going to pile in and tag. Oh, do I want to risk tying up 2 units of aggressors? I don't know. I don't want to go anywhere near the intercessors. They do so many attacks, it's unbelievable.
they do indeed.
How many attacks are the aggressors getting?
Oh, let's have a look, shall we? Pause the old cam. Okay, we've had some divvying up. What are we doing?
So, my plan was always to charge the captain, pile into both units of aggressors.
Yeah.
After the buffs, we just realised the aggressors do way too many attacks. So we've got to literally try and hang on by the skin of our teeth. We've tagged 1 unit of aggressors under the building, and we're going into the captain. Now, we've got 32 attacks going into the captain.
Yeah.
But, go on, I'll let you explain. It's just mad.
Okay, so the captain is basic toughness 5.
Toughness, yep.
His warlord trait gives him +2 toughness, so he's now toughness 7, so they're now wounded on 5s. And he's got another warlord trait.
A relic.
A relic, the -1 to wound. So they're actually wounding on 6s.
With no rerolls.
With no
He's
rerolls.
just going to stand there like a badass.
This is what it is to play Space Marines. I never knew! And he's got a 6-up feel no pain from the relic on the lieutenant.
Oh.
And I could make him a 2-up save.
Do you want to make him a 2-up save?
No.
No.
I'm going to risk it. I shouldn't.
He's that confident.
Any other army, I'd be like, fuck it, let's make it a 2-up
Gene
save.
Stealers, used to be one of those feared combat units in the army, in the game.
I just realised I've had too many beers. I'm literally just filming your chest as I'm drinking.
Alright, 32 attacks. Hitting on 2s because of the Broodlord.
It's quite a lot of ones.
That's a lot of ones. I can't afford ones. So, the plus side is that 6s here are AP -4 because of our rending clause.
Yeah.
So at least we'll force you to take them on your invuln.
Yeah.
But, as we said, it's only 6s that wound.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So he's not dying, for starters.
2, 3.
3.
3.
3. Oh my god. Right. 3 4-ups.
Yep. Fails
Fails
all
them all.
3.
6-up feel no pains.
Yep.
From the lieutenant. I'll do take that one. Oh,
Okay.
makes 1, so 2 damage.
2 of your 7 wounds gone.
And it shouldn't have been 2. I rolled badly, and he's still a fucking beast.
Okay.
Okay.
Attacks back.
Attacks back. Let me just work this out in my mind, and we'll come back to you in 1 second. I just love this game. I love Space Marines. Okay, cool. We're going to start with the captain. So he's got 5 attacks, normally hitting on 2s, but it's a -1 because it's a power fist. So 3s, re-rolling for himself because he's a chapter master.
Yep, so even though it was a 2, he still gets to re-roll it.
Ridiculous.
Okay. And then the aggressors.
And the aggressors, we're going to roll them together because they're the same profile, just different hitting profile. So we're hitting on 4s this time, re-rolling. Oh, even when you roll badly, just don't have to throw that.
Let's just get them into the hit pile.
Oh, We'll take it. We'll take it.
Okay. Now, 2s to wound, re-rolling 1s.
What's for the lieutenant?
Oh, God. Good job that
The
lieutenant's
rolls,
there.
the rolls are not with me today. No, they are. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
We will survive.
13.
We will survive with our 5-up invulns.
Oh my god.
Okay, so...
Not bad, makes 5.
Makes 5, so 3, 6, 8 dead gene stealers. Okay.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh,
And I took 2 wounds.
yeah, I charged him. And they
Charged him.
And they didn't even Overwatch. Okay,
So,
so
Captain and Gravasama, you've charmed me.
we've tied up 1 unit of aggressors, we tied up the captain. Have we done enough to survive the round? We'll be back in a second with Space Marines turn 1.
That's how Space Marines do this fucking business, son. Okay, cool. Way too carried away for how excited I am with these Space Marines, man. They're just fun. Can't suffer morale here because you are within 30 inches of the Nocturne Crown, I think it's
Yes,
called.
we got all the characters in this have basically given them synapse so they don't have to do morale, which is
have to do morale.
good. So at least we have shut down 4 aggressors.
That's solid, mate.
That is
That's solid.
hopefully going to make a difference.
I'm intrigued to see what happens next.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of shots
There's
coming
going to be
back.
some careful planning and careful manoeuvring, but I'm excited.
All right, we'll be back in a second, guys, with Space Marine movement.
Through the magic of film, it may only appear seconds to you. To me, I've now eaten a full pizza and had 2 more beers. This is becoming a beer rep quite quickly. We have finished our movement phase, so the intercessors all moved up to form a vicious screen from impending doom. The captain has stayed in combat with the Gene Stealers, as had this unit of aggressors, simply because they just did so much work last time.
He's just not worried about it.
I'm actually not, and we'll see how this goes. If I need to pull 1 unit back, we'll see how it goes. It gives me options. Everyone stays still here. This unit of aggressors have swung round. They are in range of these guys here. These guys on my objective have just moved up just to draw a line of sight to the Tyranid warriors. This Invictus Warsuit is slowly moving around with the intention of maybe coming through here, attacking from the backfield. I don't know yet, it's to be decided, but the Phobos Librarian has moved around. We've got Smite in range, we're closer to him than him. And yeah, the Librarian has moved over ever Lieutenant, sorry, has moved over ever so slightly to give these guys reroll 1s in the wound phase. I think I'm pretty happy.
It's looking
with that.
pretty good. It's gonna get messy in here.
messy.
Like that is the central objective, and we've got a big line of Space Marines. We did roll for the power off camera. He didn't get it.
Didn't get
So
it.
no +1 to wound this round, but
I'm
maybe
quite happy to throw him away
next
to a
turn.
needless death. He might come back here, to be fair, and just ensure.
He's got an
those
alright
guys-
weapon. He's got an alright
He's
weapon.
pretty good. Chaplain's always pretty handy in combat. I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm worried. I'm very, very worried about what is about to happen here. These aggressors are about to show off exactly what everyone is worrying about. It's just,
It's a good time.
here we go. Psychic phase coming up next.
Okay, so my psychic phase, Librarian here is first off going to attempt to cast Drakeskin on this unit of intercessors here. Drakeskin will give him +1 toughness. So that goes off on a 6. I am within 18 inches of a Tyranid Psychic. I'm going to get -1 from, what's it called?
Shadow in the War.
Shadow in the Warp. Love that. So looking for a 6. Oh, nice.
11.
It's a 10, -1.
That goes off. I'm going to let that one go.
Cool. And then we're going to do Fire Shield. 18 inches from these guys. On these guys, Fire Shield is another Salamanders special one. So it's going to be -1 to hit. And it's going to be -1 in a charge roll rolled against them. So that one is also a 6. And we get... Oh, okay. So we get an 8.
8 to try and
Doing the
deny.
-1.
No, it
okay.
goes off.
Interesting. Happy with that. Got some things to think about. But we'll come back in a second with the shooting phase. Okay, so start of the shooting phase. Invictus Warsuit's going to start us off. He's got eyes for one target and one target only. the Flying Hive Tyrant. We're going to drop some mad CP on this motherfucker. We're going to start with Flamecraft. 2 CP for that. It basically gives you, instead of rolling D6 for his flaming weapons, flat 6. He's got 2 6s. He's got 12 shots.
12 hits.
12 hits, of course. So we'll start with those.
Oh, what else are you popping?
Of course, my bad. And he's also popping the Fires of Battle. So that is, use the stratagem at the, in your shooting phase, or in your opponent's charge phase, on a unit with a flame or a melt weapon. So it's only going to work for the flamer. Until the end of the phase, when resolving an attack made with this weapon, an unmodified wound roll of 4, the target suffers 1 mortal wound in addition. Mental.
Let's see
Absolutely.
it. Let's see it.
Freaking crazy. So 12 hits, standard. Strength on this is, his flamer is 5. So 5 to wound, but 4s are mortal wounds in addition. Oh, it's nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's real good.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool. It's not bad at all, is it? So 3, 6, 7 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4 saves.
And then, because it's Devastated Doctrine.
Minus 2.
So, 4 up invuln. Oh. So how many more wounds was it?
7.
Plus 3 is 10 damage so far.
10 damage so far. 10 damage so far. Let's keep a little tracker, because I really like keeping trackers of, especially when I'm doing the damage. Very fun. Keep a nice little tracker there. Look, 10 damage. 10 damage.
10 damage. I have 12 wounds.
Next up, we have got a Firestorm grenade launcher.
Yep.
D6 shots for 3. Hitting on 3s. Just the 1. Wounding on 5s. Nothing there. Next, we have got heavy bolters. We've got 1 of these. 3.
Yep. And you've also got the Iron Hail subs you can roll at the same time, because they got the same profile effectively, because they both wound on 5s against this guy.
Sugar, you're right. Cool. So 3s. Oh, it's nice. Wounding on 5s. It's not bad. 4 more go through at -2, so 4 more 4-ups.
4 more 4-ups. Come on, I need him to stay alive. There's
We'll go through.
2 more damage. He's got 10. That's him dead.
Is it really? How many wounds has he got?
12.
Oh my god. 1 Invictus Warsuit snipes down a Tyranid. So that means? It means a drink for Jamie.
Oh, that's horrendous. Death throws, I think it's 6 inches. It's not even happening, so don't worry about it.
Wow. How many points is he?
Oh, 220, something like that.
125?
Yep.
150?
Yep, and let's be clear, I did 0 damage to you after spending 2 CP just for you to turn around. Bye, mate.
Oh my god.
I had some big plans for him. He was going to fly over there, pop the stratagem, and melt those 10 dudes.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. The Invictus Warsuit said, come another day.
Oh, and so it begins.
Next up, we're going to go with the aggressors. They are going to pump all of their flames into this unit of Gene Stealers. And they're going to be popping the Crucible of Battle. This is the most egregious stratagem in all of Warhammer, because it's 1 CP for any unit in Salamanders plus 1 to wound. It is ridiculous, guys. It is absolutely friggin' ridiculous. Also, because they are near the Warlord, who gives them re-rolling the number of shots they get on their flamers, it's a happy day all round. So, they get 2d6 shots each.
So, 8d6, re-rolling whatever you fancy.
Come on, baby. We'll re-roll that one. And because we're feeling lucky...
Oh,
Okay, it's not bad.
Good roll, though.
10, 20, 33.
33 hits. Just to be clear, we're not even into the tactical doctrine where you get the +1 to wound at the moment, but it's just 33 hits.
33 hits.
33 hits.
Cool.
What have you got there?
I'll get those dice and we'll do them off camera.
All right, we'll get that all sorted out for you guys. I'm terrified. I'm genuinely terrified. This is what it's like. This is what it's like to play. There's only 4 of them. You could have taken a squad of 6. There's only 4. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Come on. 5 up invulns. 33 hits. +1 to wound, did you give them?
+1 to wound, yes.
So wounding on 3s.
And they're well... Oh, let me see if they're in range of the lieutenant. I don't think they're going to be, but... That's a long 6 inches. That's what I...
No, definitely not even close. But 3s, it's not the best roll. It's really not a great roll.
Oh, still, that's a lot of saves we got to make.
It is.
5 up in bones. Oh, thank you.
It's not bad either.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Take that.
We will. So, still looks like 3, 6, 9, 10 dead Gene Stealers.
From my bad rolling, your good save rolls, 10 Gene Stealers dead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that is painful. And that was with them having to move. If they'd stood still, it would have been twice as many shots. It's just...
I'll tell you what, let me think about what I'm going to shoot next.
Oh, let me just recover in the corner as the dead pile mounts.
Do you know what? The thing is that they're so good, Tyranids are so shit, that I can actually get drunk and still do so much work.
Brilliant. I promise a more professional one next time.
Okay, cool. So I've had a little think about what I want to do next. Back unit, before Miguel starts removing warriors and I can't see them anymore, I'm going to shoot everything into this unit of warriors here. So it's front unit of warriors. Hitting on 3s, only 5 shots because they're not in rapid fire range. So 5 shots hitting on 3s. Drops 1. Strength is 4. Toughness on those dudes is 5, so 5s. Just 1 at -1.
So 5 up save, because they got 4 up normal, and then 5 up feel no pain from Catalyst. No.
First wound down.
First wound down.
So this is what these guys do. They stick around. They're pretty good in combat, pretty good in shooting, and they hang around. I really like them.
Yeah. I'm not sure they're going to hang around long enough against this number of weight of dice, but we will see.
Well, I guess the thing is, when you get Tyranid Codex 2.0, you probably knock them down 5 points each per model.
I think the thing we need is resilience. At the moment, we're just like I just don't see how you can beat big monsters.
Even I love a Tyranids effects. It's one of the coolest looking models in the game. The stand still and shoot twice is so sick. They just die too quickly.
Yeah.
There's no invuln save.
3 up save.
3 up save. Tough to say. Like, this is the thing. I would argue the Space Marines have the same issue with their tanks, but especially now you can't use the 5 up invuln from
yes.
the Iron Father himself.
Yeah.
But they don't need it because everything else is so friggin' good.
I just find them just so paper thin. Las cannons just go through. Anytime you hear the words "no save," it's just like, oh, okay. I'm in trouble.
Just remove my there's no point in me being here. Remove me from the game.
Yeah.
Chaplin's going to go next.
I'm going to throw it out there now. Tyranid monsters across the board take half damage.
Yeah. They should have some sort of heal.
Exactly. Something like some sort of like adapt to damage, like something along those lines. But at the moment they're supposed to be these like ever evolving creatures.
I quite like the idea of, I don't know, something like next time you shoot them with the weapon type that was shot at previously, they take half damage.
Too much to remember.
It's a lot to remember. But when you've got a big old brain, he says drinking a beer. I know, it is a lot to remember. So Chaplin's going to go next.
Yes, Tyranids need a buff, guys. Come on, let's get to it. Get those monsters, make them viable.
Chaplin to go next. Speaking
Cheeky little pistol going in where?
Big memory. I can't remember what he does. So it's one shot
Just
going
one
into
shot
the Gene Stealers.
The Gene Stealers. Lovely, hitting on 3.
Hitting on 3, re-rolling because of the chapter master.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Gets a hit. Strength 5.
Wounds.
And then -1. So 5 up invuln. Failed. Kills a freaking Gene Stealer. Okay.
Slowly whittling. Okay, let's start taking it seriously on the warriors. Back unit of Las Fusiliers. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling because of the chapter master. Handy. Handy. Strength is 8.
Toughness. I think are we toughness 5 or are we toughness 4?
We're not so far into the game that I haven't forgotten that the Salamanders have got a reroll 1 to hit and to wound.
Oh yeah, and Tyranid was a toughness 4. I think we may have mussed that up earlier.
Oh, toughness 4. It's fine, no problem. So we continue. 2s rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. Doesn't matter. 3 dead.
Feel
Minus
no
3.
pains.
Oh,
Feel
okay.
no pains.
Okay.
If you target in the front unit,
Yeah, we'll target the
and
front
they
unit.
do have a catalyst. So the first one
Yep.
does 3 damage. Oh, he takes 1 damage. Second one
Kills him.
kills him, and third one he takes 2 damage. So
Nice.
1 dies, and 1 is alive with 2. Also, the wounded one dies.
Yep.
And then 1 is alive with 1
left.
wound.
Cool. We'll do the lieutenant next then.
Yep.
Into them.
Yep.
So he's got 2 shots.
Just let me check that. Primary lieutenant. He has got 3 shots. Assault 3.
3 shots. Beautiful. Hitting on 2s. Or 3s?
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling because of the chapter master. Thank goodness. Cool. 2 go through.
Yep.
Neither of those are going to
Reroll
reroll
one to himself. And reroll that one for Salamander.
And reroll that one for Salamander. That is going to wound, I think.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's a strength 4 to toughness 4.
Strength 4. Okay,
So
cool.
no wounds.
No worries. I don't really want to spend a Las Fusilier to knock a wound.
Just shoot one of your 10-shot intercessor squads.
I think I might have to. Let's do that. 10-shot intercessor squads. We'll go with the back one here.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10 shots because obviously within rapid fire range now, 15 inches.
I didn't even think about it, actually. They're going to get -4, aren't they? Not -3. It's a heavy weapon. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference because he went straight through on the...
Yeah, but it is -4. Yes, it is -4.
That's mad. Okay, sorry. It's just, I keep learning these new Space Marine rules. Okay, so these intercessors going in, freeze rerolling everything because of the chapter master. Okay. Now, 4's rerolling 1s because of lieutenant.
Reroll 1 more because of...
Because of salamanders? No. Not converting, but 3 more go through at -1.
4 up save normal, I think.
Yep.
So it goes to a 5 up, so take 2 damage. Feel no pains.
Perfect.
Okay, kills that one and puts 1 on 2. So kills another and puts 1 on 2.
So was Catalyst only a 6 up feel no pain or a 5 up feel no pain?
Oh, good question. I think it is a 5 up, feel no pain.
In which case, I think that guy's on 4 wounds because you rolled a 2 and a 5. Pause it and we'll come back.
Alright, we'll check. Cheers, guys.
Cool, I've had a little rethink. The rest of the Las Fulias are not going to go into the Eyes of Catalyst because that would be silly. Because I think 3 wounds a model, getting 3, 5 up, possibility again to save those wounds is not worth it. So, second unit of Fusiliers is going into the guys without Catalyst. 3 shots, hitting on freeze roll and everything because of Chat Master. Oh, we'll take that.
3 hits.
Beautiful. 2s. Rerolling 1s for the Lieutenant. Cool.
That's 3 dead.
3 dead.
Just nothing. No,
See, without Catalyst, and then the last unit of Las Fusiliers.
3 hits.
And then 2s. Rerolling 1s for Lieutenant.
3
more
wins. And that's them gone.
Yeah. At this point, you don't even have your opponent playing the game. It's mental. Okay, cool. So, unit of intercessors here are going to go into the Gene Stealers, I think.
Yeah, there's 4 left down there. Looks pretty good. 10 shots.
I'm sick of them. Always panicked by Gene Stealer. I don't know what it is. It's the scream, I think. Cool. So, freeze rerolling everything because of the chapter master. Cool. Wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s for the lieutenant. Definitely not because they're out of range. So.
Oh, reroll 1 for Salamanders.
Reroll 1s for salamanders. Cool.
Yeah.
Good memory, Miguel. So 5 go through, -1. So
5 ups.
Nice.
Makes 2. 3 are dead though. That is the problem, which leaves us with 1 remaining in that unit underneath there.
I can accept that.
Just 1 little guy hiding under the building.
One dude confused why it's just mulch and blood surrounding him. The biomass will live another day on this planet though with the Space Marines hanging around. The last lot of intercessors in this blob are going to put everything they've got into the Tyranid Warriors.
Yeah.
So there's
Another 10 shots.
5 and another 10. And these ones.
This one.
Oh, beautiful. Cheers, man. So 3s, we're on everything. Handy, because my rolls today. Wow.
What a difference a reroll makes. What a difference.
He makes 4s re-rolling, 1s for the lieutenant.
And then rerolling 1 more for Salamanders.
Whoa, that was aggressive.
Good conversion.
Wow. Cool. Oh, that was 1.
Yep.
Cool, so those at -1.
5 up saves on the Warriors. Makes 2. And then 5 up feel no pains.
We can get 1 more here.
Makes
We can't.
2. Makes 3.
Nice.
Takes 2 damage. So drops 1 down to 1 wound remaining.
I think all we have in range and with line of sight is the unit of snipers.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that is everything we have got.
I think so as well.
I think they're going to go everything into this unit of warriors. Yep.
Yep.
Is
So
it-
we've got 5 snipers
5
in there.
snipers, bolt rifle is not in range. So 5 snipers. Comes. Hitting on freeze.
Reroll
Reroll
Salamander.
Salamanders. Cool.
Mortal wounds on 6s.
More wounds on 6s. So none there.
But strength 4.
Strength 4. So
So-
reroll 1 for Salamanders. There's a mortal wound.
And then 3 as well. So 1 mortal wound
So
plus
one mortal
3.
wound.
And no AP is 4 up saves. Past
Wow.
1.
So 3 mortal wound and the mortal wound.
Oh yeah, and the 5 ups.
Wow.
Take 3 damage.
Wow.
So kills him
Scouts have never done so much.
and leaves him on 1 wound. Oh my god. Fucking scouts.
So we're no longer really in charge range of the warriors.
Just get a
So I'm
better
just
view
thinking-
around here. So we've got the Space Marine lines here. Look at those thunder hammers, just like we're ready. Got the Brood Lord with his back turned. He's prime
He's
target.
fleeing.
I think he's
And then
making.
he's like, fuck this!
I think he's make the right call.
Yeah. Okay. That is everything that can shoot. The librarian.
I think he's only got a
suspect
pistol.
He's got a pistol, and so it won't be a 19-inch range pistol. So that's going to be my shooting. Let me think about charges, and I'll come back to you in 1 second. Okay, cool. Charge phase. I've undernard, but it's time to go into this Broodlord. I want him dead. So these guys are going to charge him first into the Broodlord. I don't think any shooting. No Overwatch.
No Overwatch. No, Chuck, can you
Cool.
roll it in there for us? That'd be
Roll it in
great.
there.
Yeah.
So it's 4 on the dice. We get a 7.
7. They are making it in no problems.
The chaplain next is going to need a 6 on the dice. Yeah, we've been 3 on there. Beautiful. Yeah, gets his 6.
The dice, he's in.
And this front unit of intercessors are going to need a 6 on the dice as well. But they're also going to charge these guys.
Yep, I'll do the Overwatch for them in a second.
Cool. So 6 at a minimum.
9, no
9,
problems
beautiful.
at all. Back unit, do you want to roll them now? Are they going anywhere?
I think they might stay put, you know.
Yeah, just hold. Is that all the same squad? Red squad?
Yeah, red squad here.
I think you got 1 member of blue squad in there.
Did I? Oh,
Sorry.
sorry, blue squad. Moving back here. Okay, cool. So
Lovely.
pretty happy
They've
with
made
that.
it into
And then
combat.
finally, the lieutenant's just going to charge into those gene stealers.
Yeah, anything but that's good. 5
Fine.
inches.
Boom.
What about that unit of incest? They going into Gene Stealers?
Yeah, why not? I think the gene stealers aren't long for this world. Fine. Cool.
Anything else?
I think that's everything.
All right, let's roll Overwatch then. 1, 2, 3, guys.
Sorry, we will do one more thing. We'll do the aggressors into the gene stealers as well.
Aggressors of the Gene Stealers?
Yeah, 'cause we should kill them, and it just gives me that extra.
Oh, right, over there. Sorry, yeah. So, 9 shots going in. Looking for 6s. We get 2. Strength 5. We get 2. No AP because of Salamanders.
Cool. This is into these dudes, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
they were
3s.
the first one to charge.
Makes
Does a
my
wound.
first one, so 1 wound on 1. Cool. Okay. Let me weigh up the order in which I'm going to do things, and we'll go from
Do
there.
have a couple CP for a cheeky interrupt.
It does indeed.
Got to pick a charging unit first. Over to you.
So, first thing I'm going to do is this unit of 5 intercessors, and they're going to do 4 dues, including the Sarge with Thunderhammer going into the Tyranid Warriors.
Unfortunately, the one dude standing by himself is going to go into the Broodlord.
He's very worried about that interrupt.
He's concerned. So I want to clear as many warriors as I can off.
So
we have the black dice with red spots are going to be the normal dudes, and the white dice are the sergeants.
So Thunderhammer's hitting on 4s, everything else on 3s.
Beautiful. Oh, it's nice. So,
do Salamanders get a reroll now, or is it just in the shooting phase?
it's one to hit and to wound. Oh, good question.
Is it in combat, or is it
Take
just...
a look. It's in the normal book, not in the Salamanders book, which is ridiculous.
Madness that you don't have your own trap tactic in your codex. If anyone has found it, point it out to me, but I own every one of them and I can't find it anywhere. It's retarded.
Okay.
It'll be after all the pictures.
After all the pictures.
So before the units, but after all the photos of the nice, pretty models.
What you guys want to watch is me fucking around in a book.
It's what you came here to see.
Okay, it's not there.
No? Okay,
not.
maybe it's after.
here.
There we go. Yes, yes.
Okay. When a unit is target fires Overwatch or is chosen to shoot or fight, reroll single hit and reroll wound.
Okay.
Cool. We'll reroll that one.
I'm going to reroll Thunderhammer.
No.
Oh, still a miss.
Okay, cool. So 2s and 3s, but it's still a very good spread of hits.
Okay, so Thunderhammer wounds on 2s.
2s.
Everything else wounds on...
Probably 4s.
4s, yeah. Reroll 1 for
cool.
the Salamanders.
Nice. That is a pretty good
So let's
return.
see. Those 3 there are flat 3 damage each.
Yep.
And then all of these are 1 damage each.
Yep.
So
You pick the way you want to do it, man. There's one dude there with 1 wound left.
So I'll take a Thunderhammer. 5 up, feel no pain. He goes splat.
Boom. There's one Thunderhammer gone.
Take another Thunderhammer. He goes splat.
Bleeding.
Take another Thunderhammer. He goes splat with a 111. It's like the gods know.
I think the gods are Space Marine fans. What that does mean, unfortunately, is that the warriors are gone.
Tell me about the unfortunate. Explain the unfortunate
Unfortunately,
bit.
the warrior's gone. For me, unfortunately, means he's a wasted.
We should mention as well, there was no reason for him to pile in because he couldn't get round. He couldn't
Yes,
get
yeah, I
through.
did think about doing heroic interventions.
Sorry, heroic interventions.
You can't move through your own troops. There wasn't any path for them to get in while only moving 3 inches.
But that couldn't have gone much better for me. Now you
No.
have got 6 CP. Do you want to interrupt?
Yes, I'm going to interrupt with the Broodlord. He's going to turn around and attack the squad.
Love it. We'll swap camera.
6 attacks.
Seamless.
Jinx Feeler, so he hits on 2s. Yes.
Nice.
He is a Gene Stealer, so he can re-roll failed wounds. He is strength 5, so
Nice.
3s re-rolling.
Oh, that is filthy. Of the highest order.
Okay, each one of these, any 6s
Yep.
are resolved with an AP of -3, an AP of -6.
Yeah, I was going to say these go
and
straight
a
through.
flat 3 damage.
So that's flat 3. So that's one dude dead.
Dead dude.
And these
And
rest
then
are...
all of these are -3s. They're 6s.
Wow. Wow.
One.
So 5 dudes.
Oh, these ones are D3.
Oh, okay.
So first dude is alive and then dead.
Yeah.
Second dude is dead and alive.
So we lost 3 dudes.
1, 2, 3 dudes and 1-on-1 wound.
And we'll do you 3, and you can go to 1. Of course, we'll leave the Thunderhammer in place. Okay, should we pick up straight back with that unit then? We may as well. So, Thunderhammers are, they charged.
So 4 attacks.
4 attacks there with the Thunderhammers, and then 3 with the normal dude. Okay, so crumbs. It's all going wrong. Okay,
Okay, so re-roll one of those.
of course, on a 4. Oh,
Yes.
it converts.
That goes away.
Spot
That goes
on.
away. 2s on the white dice for the Thunderhammer. So there's
Oh my
3
God.
Thunderhammer hits.
So I'm assuming he's at least strength 5, toughness 5.
He
So it
is
would be 3s.
toughness 5, so they all go through. You can re-roll that one for Salamanders.
Oh my god.
No,
No.
that one fails. So, I do have a 5-up invuln, so 5-up invulns on these, which are the Thunderhammers. There's 9 damage.
Oh my god! There's a Broodlord gone.
It's
Nice big gaping hole there. Okay, cool. We'll continue the combat with this intercessor unit that charged these Gene Sealers. Let me just get some dice for you.
yeah.
Unpaused. Beautiful. We're going to come over here. We're going to do this intercessor unit into these Gene Sealers. They also charge. They're also in range of the Chapter Master, so rerolling everything now. Let's see what we do. So boom, 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 and boom.
Again, Thunderhammer's hitting on
Thunderhammer's
fours
hitting on
with the
fours.
white
That's
dice.
fine. Cool. That looks pretty freaking good, to be fair. Rerolling ones from the Lieutenant.
Let's do them first.
Yeah.
Then Salamander.
Salamanders. We'll do that one. It was basically a 3 I rerolled there.
Yep.
Cool. That's those going through.
Okay, so
Each one's gonna be at 5 up.
5 up,
2 Gene Stealers dead.
2 Gene Stealers, 5 up.
2 Gene
Makes
Stealers
two.
alive.
So 4 guys die.
You pick how you want them, my man. Lieutenant's left to fight. Everything else is still against stuff that's going to fight.
I don't think there's a way that this one dude is surviving. He can either fight the captain, or he can fight the aggressors, or he can fight the lieutenant. Like,
And the Lieutenant will go next because he also charged. Now
Yep.
the Lieutenant, as soon as I found out what he does, because I know he's pretty good. Well, he's not pretty good, is he? Bog
no,
standard.
lieutenant's rubbish in combat.
So 4 attacks because he charged.
Hold on.
3 base, I think.
5 attacks because he's Primaris.
Oh, he's Primaris.
Yeah.
Because they need more attacks. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Everything because the chapter master.
Nice. Still drops 2.
Force to wound.
You roll
Gets
that
2.
one for
Oh, yeah.
Salamander. Sorry, my man.
It's all good.
Cool. 2 go through.
5 ups, makes 1, fails 1.
He's
He
dead.
is dead. Just want you to have a little look, ladies and gentlemen. Just to point out,
Turn 1.
I went first.
Turn 1. Mike's turn 1. Let me just string them out. So I'm going to name them. There's so few, I can name them. Mikey, Tony, Johnny, and Kim. You know, that's the game we're playing here. Yeah. Okay.
Is
That's the end of my turn.
that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Just going to have a look here to see what we've got left. Okay.
You've got
Okay.
a ton of Hive Guard sitting in there.
Yeah, we need some big shooting. We need a big turn. We'll be back in a second, guys, with the... Oh, jeez. We're back in a second.
Turn 2.
With turn 2 for the Tyranids.
Turn 2. And we're back with Tyranids Turn 2.
So, not a huge amount of movement because there's not a huge amount left. So, the Warriors have moved forwards. They've now got good line of sight on everything in the middle.
Yeah.
And they've got a nice 4-inch charge on these guys because they've got adrenal glands to get +1 to charge.
So these guys have got a -1 to hit in the shooting phase and a -1 to charge because of fire shield from my psychic power.
The Tyranid
Prime.
Warrior Prime just jump through the wall to get within 6 inches of them to give them the +1 to hit. Again, there's no morale because of the synapses. Broodlord is just standing strong. He's going to go ploughing into those Marines.
Of course he is.
Hive Guard is sitting where they are in their bunker.
Of course they are.
And dropped in a unit of Ripper Swarms at the back there. Going to come and challenge those warriors.
Shenanigans.
Going to absolutely annihilate those intercessors. Everyone knows that Tyranid Ripper Swarms are the new meta.
Say that again with a straight face.
Ripper Swarms are the new meta.
Oh, that acted, mate. I love it. I love it. Okay, where are we going then?
We're going to go into the Psychic phase.
Psychic
Opening up the
phase.
Broodlord. Going to do
Nice.
smites going into those warriors there. It's a
get
9.
I may as well try and deny.
Yep, we checked he is within 24.
He is within 24. Oh, no.
And it does 3 mortal wounds.
Ooh,
Kills 2
Pops
guys.
him and he'll go as well.
Oh, I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, that's
Game
very
changer.
nice. Game changer. I think you've got it now.
I think we've got it in the bag. I'm going to open up with these guys. 18 shots into there. We've got +1, -1, so we're back to a normal ballistic skill hitting on 4s. 3,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
At the beginning,
9,
at the beginning of the shooting phase,
Ooh.
I used my last 2 CP. And now I'm out. And we will use... what was it called again? I think
One at
it was
the bottom
called
there.
Self-Sacrifice.
Yeah.
On these guys again, we'll stick it on the captain again. And what that basically means, just so we can repeat ourselves, is that until he's gone, everyone within 6 inches cannot be shot unless you are closer and visible. These guys are not visible to the Hive Guard,
Yeah.
and these guys are not closer. It's a broken stratagem, guys.
It's...
Because these guys cannot be shot at, basically,
No. By the Hive Guard.
by the Hive Guard, or potentially these guys. I don't think these guys can see them either.
Rates are too high.
Either way,
we're in a world.
These are
of pain.
protected.
World of pain.
Yeah.
So, that's a good point. At the start of my turn, who was holding that objective? You were, weren't you?
I
You had
was with more troops.
So I've got to try in. So I don't get any points.
You don't get any points.
1 point for holding mine, but we'll
Yep.
sort that out in a second.
Yeah, we'll sort that out.
18 shots hitting on 4s going into those guys.
All track points at the end of the game.
18 shots.
We do things a little bit differently. The Grimdark Garage. Hitting on 4s.
Did move.
Yeah.
So no re-rolling.
That is a horrific. Oh my god.
Strength 5, those. Toughness.
Yep.
So 3s
Threes.
to wound.
Not bad at all.
And these are at AP -1, which means because you're...
Ignores because I'm Salamanders.
Salamander.
So 3s. Oh, takes another 3. They're dead. They're dead.
No, it's so you
Is there not another one? Did I fail that one as well? I thought I failed 3.
3, 6, was it 7?
I can't remember.
1, 2, 3.
He's dead.
Okay.
Both gone.
Whoa, okay.
Interesting.
They've done some damage there. We'll do... This guy's got Death Spitter into the other squad. 3
Yep.
shots. Hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s. Just the 1.
Minus.
Nothing, because it's
Nothing.
AP -1. So he
3 up.
tanks
Fine.
it. Okay, that leads me on to shooting.
Yes. What are you...
This was... Oh. So, are we in range of that war suit over on the far side of the
You
board?
take that and I will measure.
Alright. Let's
You
have
are-
a look.
I believe so. 36 inches. That's 36 inches.
So at least the front squad, which is under that front corner. So we'll do the front squad going into him.
Yeah, perfect.
3, 6,
Flip it back over.
9, 10, 11, 12 shots. Hit on 3s. Rerolling
Professional
1s.
transfer.
Oh.
Dead zone 2s, baby.
2s. Wounding on 3s.
Not terrible.
3, 6, 7 out of 12. I'll take that.
5 ups.
5 ups.
That's the 5 I roll. All we get 2.
3, 4, 5 D3 damage. 2,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Oh dear. So it's on 5, 6 left.
Yep.
Crumbs, mate. That's not great.
Second squad going to fire into the unit of intercessors.
Yep. Yep.
2, 4,
So Hive Guard going into the unit of 3.
6, 8, 10, 12. 3s rolling 1s.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
2s because we're strength 8.
Yep.
No, that's
No,
2.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, all of those at -2.
5s again.
And they're
Oh, they're so dead. Cool. Okay. Well, they did their job. I'm more than happy with what they did. You've already done more damage. Just because I moved some guys forward.
yes, I can actually
Just
target
because
them.
you could actually hit them. I did some more damage. Mental.
End of the shooting phase, I'll spend 2 CP and we will shoot the Hive Guard again.
Yep.
So 2,
Chaplin's the nearest
4,
dude now.
6,
Just saying.
8, 10, 12. Plan is to rip him up to pieces in combat.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty
So
good shout.
going
Move
to-
yourself forward a little bit.
Exactly. Going into the war suit again. By the way, Jamie is out of CP, so he can't do that stratagem for a third time.
Which I'm sure you'll all be happy with, because it's not much of a game watching half an army not being able to shoot at something.
And then finally, 3s to wound. Going into the war suit on the far side is all of those at 5 ups.
Should be dead hit. Unless you roll 4.
Bloody hell. 4d3.
Should be dead still. Yeah.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8
He
damage.
is dead.
And he
Doesn't blow. Nothing's in range anyway. Nice.
Okay.
I think we can go straight into charges, to be
Then
honest.
we go straight in. Gene Stealer. Which,
Everything at the dude? The chaplain?
Yes. I don't think... we just can't go to combat with them. You think like, oh, we're going to tie some
Yeah.
Space Marines up, but they're so good in
They'll
combat.
wreck face and you just don't have a hope, really. It's been a bloody game, you know?
It has...
Like, I'm close to winning, I feel. Without being big-headed. But the Death Pile's mountain. River Swarm's in the corner, don't forget them. Anyway, sorry, I've interrupted long enough.
Yeah, we were going to charge into the chaplain.
Nope. Go for
So
it.
Gene Stealer makes it in,
Nice.
and then the...
I'm assuming he's going to want to move around it.
Makes it in, and then the... makes it in.
Everyone's in. Broodlord's in, Tyranid Prime's in. Chaplain is looking a little bit panicky.
Okay.
Squeaky bum time. Rip Swarm in the corner.
Rip Swarm in the corner is, going to charge, but need a big 9.
Of course.
They make the charge.
Oh, love it.
Fear the Ripper Swarm.
Love it. I'll let you move them, but
Fear the Ripper Swarm.
that means I'm not scoring that point in my turn.
No, they're because they're troops. You're troops, I'm troops, so you've got more models.
Unless you kill.
Unless I kill something. Unless I kill something. Told you, Rip Swarm's new meta.
Cool.
Hashtag nerf them.
Right, okay. Do you want to have a little think about the order? Or
You've got no CP.
I've got no CP.
So I'm just going to jump in over here. I'm going to go with the Broodlord first.
Cool.
6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Oh, that's grim.
Reroll failed wound rolls, so that's a fail. Strength 5s to 3s, rerolling because of his powered up weapons. Nope.
No.
2 go through at -3. I believe we have an invuln though.
Let me have a quick look and pause the old cam.
While you do that, I'll flick over.
It is a 4-up invuln, so let's see what we do. We get 1, we don't get the other. D3 damage.
D3 damage for a big 2.
2 damage. I'll count up with him. How many wounds has the chaplain got?
Primaris Chaplain has got 5 wounds.
So he's down to 3.
So what we've got next, we've got the Tyranid Prime is doing 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. With his sword, gets some extra attack as well for 5 attacks, having a bonus sword.
Nice.
5 attacks on 2s, hits 4 times.
Decent.
Strength is 5.
Cool, so 3 again.
Or
Oh,
2
man.
go through. Just going to have to check the stats of a bone sword, as I don't have it.
I feel they're pretty good. I feel like they're -2.
You reckon they're that good? I really hope so. That would be a...
Because a -1 I'll just ignore.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
Tell me it can't be true.
A -1 I will just ignore.
It cannot work in combat as well. Surely not. So bone sword are -2.
Yeah, I thought so.
-2.
Cool, so 4 up invulns. No, he drops both.
Drops both.
How much damage?
1 damage each.
Oh, wow.
Down to 1.
Down to 1 wound. The chaplain may live, but the Gene Stealer has something to say about that.
3 attacks.
Oh!
Misses.
Wounded on 4s.
Wounded on 4s. It's a 4.
3 up.
Yes, 3 up. Save.
Oh, the chaplain lives! The chaplain lives! I love you, little man.
Your attack's back. Might as well do that now.
We'll do my attacks back. Yes, the chaplain got charged.
So he did, so it's 5 attacks.
5 attacks, and we're going to go everything into the Broodlord. Yeah, the Broodlord. He's not in range to reroll anything, so 4 hits.
Oh, Salamander reroll.
Salamander reroll that one, sorry. We do get another hit.
And
then we roll that to wound as well, sorry.
4s.
So, another one. There we go. 3 go through.
3 go through.
That was Salamander rolls, guys. I was tracking it.
Promise Chaplain is at
-1.
-1. I think that still takes me to my 5 up invuln. Make 1, fail 2.
2 damage each.
2 damage each, that's 4 damage.
He's down
got
to 1 as well.
Left.
I'd love to have killed you then. If there was ever an advert for why the tuners are shit and the Space Marines are great, if I'd have killed him then, wow.
Awesome.
Ripper Swarms.
Ripper Swarms.
Sorry, we did that slightly out of sequence, but I'm sure you'll forgive us. Get carried away sometimes.
You know, he hasn't got any CP to attack back. 4 attacks per base. 12 attacks.
My God.
4, 8, 12. Hitting on 5.
Oh, wow, okay. Come on, big roll. Yeah, okay. 5 go through. 6 go through.
6 go through.
Wow, good conversion.
Melee, strength user, which is strength 3, so 5s to wound.
Oh, God.
Nothing.
Oh, God, okay. Well, I'll pile in. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, crumbs. Not only I'll pile in, I'll move terrain. Just because I can. Well, I'll tell you what.
Got them all in?
Well, they're kind of all in. Let's just say they are, because I could have done, but...
So we got 12 attacks normal
Yep.
plus 4 thunder hammers.
3s and 4s on the thunder hammers.
Oh, no, not when all the thunder hammers hit.
And then Salamander reroll, so drop it in those. So, I mean, I'm rolling well. I'm rolling well, guys. Salamander reroll. Okay.
So we have
I'm assuming that's at least toughness 3, yeah?
toughness 3.
Cool, yeah.
And a
That's
6-up save. So is that 4 Thunderhammers?
Yep.
Each doing 3 damage.
Yep.
That's them dead.
Oh, little rippers, you tried. But you
metal
did
busters.
not succeed. I'll tell you what's interesting here. Ooh. I don't know if I can get out of that.
I was going to tell you about that, and then I thought, I'm getting my ass kicked so badly.
Yeah, I should have gone for the G-Sealer, shouldn't I?
Rapping traps them, and you should have killed the G-Sealer.
Oh.
I think you'll kill the one in combat anyway.
I think I will.
But it'll make it more interesting at least.
It was an amateur mistake, guys. I'm not going to lie.
I did think, should I tell him? No.
Nah,
no,
fuck it.
no.
We don't give each other tips on this channel. Okay, cool. That's charges done. That's attacks and attacks back done. That is the end of your turn done.
Yes, it is.
We'll do points at the end because this isn't long for this world.
I'm gonna. I did spend 2 more, so I've got 2 CP
2 CP left.
left.
Okay, cool. So you can interrupt if needs be.
Can. Over to you, Space Marines. Show me what you got.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I wish that was the shittest intro. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, so we have done our movement phase. We have moved the intercessors up, we've moved the aggressors up, we've moved the captain up. We've moved the lieutenant ever so slightly so that he is giving reroll 1s to wound on all of these dudes and his 6-up feel no pain on all these dudes, whilst also retaining all of those on the big unit of Las Fusiliers. The intercessors moved up ever so slightly just to get the front dude in 30 inches of him. They couldn't move any further, no one else can reach. Still hiding. And they will remain hiding. Whole game. And then the snipers can draw line of sight where they need to. Finally, the Libby has moved up after this absolute amateur play here of not attacking the G-Sealer and being greedy and going for the Broodlord. I mean, I still did, what, 4 or 5
4 damage to him, yeah.
4 damage to him.
Yeah.
But amateur, really, because now none of those can shoot. But gives a fuck, really. So let's see how we go. We are going to go straight in with the psychic phase, and we're going to do Drakeskin first, and we're going to do it on this unit. So +1 toughness, looking for a 6, -1 because I win 18 inches of him. It's not going to go.
And are you within 18 inches of him?
Good question, because that would have been I am. Yep.
So that's a D3 mortal wounds.
Which is because of his relic, isn't it?
Because Warlord trait.
Warlord trait, sorry.
So Kronos Warlord trait means you take 1 mortal wound.
Take it.
Down to 4, I'd imagine.
2, 4. Which means he can't die from his attempted smite, which is going to go into the Broodlord as well. Beautiful. 8.
9 goes down to an 8. We'll try and deny.
No.
No. So Broodlord on the smite. He's only got 1 life left. It's
2
a big
wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
That's
He
massive.
is removed from play.
That's massive. Cool. That leaves us with the shooting phase. The only things that can shoot are the Las Fusiliers. The only thing they can see is the Tyranid warriors. So everything from those, we're going to do it all at the same time.
Cool. So we'll get 3 black dice, 3 yellow dice, and 3 white dice because we can re-roll 1 of each.
Of the Salamanders.
Hitting
So
on.
hitting on 3s. And reroll that one and that one. You let me down, white team. And then wounding on 2s, killing on 2s. Rerolling that one. Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that?
3, 6, 8 dead.
Just 8 dead. Just -3. Flat 3 damage.
8 dead.
8 dead. There's only 6 of them.
8 dead.
There's only 6 of them, guys. There's only 6 of them.
I think the real lesson here is that white team let me down and I'll never forgive them. I'll never forgive them.
Which squad was that, by the way? Who is white team?
Red squad.
Red squad.
Hate 'em.
Never trusted them.
Hate
Never
them.
trusted
Never
them.
trusted them. Barrett's so fucking stupid. Okay, I can't shoot. Again, going back to my stupid placement of these guys. But what I can do is I can charge all this shit in. I think the actual captain might be a tad closer to Gene Sealer than he should be. He's well within an inch there. But what we'll do is we'll charge these guys into both of them.
Yep. We'll just do that now. It's going in. We're going flying in.
Everyone's going in.
Looks like you're getting 3 aggressors are attacking and a captain going in there.
Cool.
Lovely.
So what I want... No, that's fine. Yeah, sweet.
All right.
We're going
Charging unit. Who are you going first?
I go for the captain.
On the Gene Stealers. I got 2 CP left.
He's got 2 CP left. We're not going to do that. We will do... See if we're within an inch of this dude. We are within an inch, so we'll do these 3 into the Tyranid
Oh, I
Prime.
got the Thunder Hammer in there.
These 2 into the Gene Stealer.
Oh, they could do the whole sweep in one.
Cool. So
Who needs aggressors when you got an Intercessor squad with a Thunder Hammer?
That's it, man. The Thunder Hammers have won me the game. I'm not going to give you a sneak peek of my MVP this game. It's the Thunder Hammer. Okay, cool. So it's 3 attacks on the charge, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Cool. So 2 dudes with 3 attacks on the charge, and the Thunder Hammer with 4 attacks.
Yep.
Rerolling everything because of the Chapter Master who is standing in the front lines with them.
4s for the Thunder Hammer, 3s everything else.
3. Sorry.
Oh,
That's fine.
yeah. Okay. 2. Oh no, toughness 5. So 3s on the Thunder Hammer.
Of course, we'll reroll that. No. Okay. Cool. So 2 Thunder Hammers and 2 normal.
I'm going to go out and say Tyranid Prime has no invuln. It's a 3-up save. So he gets 6-up saves on the Thunder Hammers. Fails them both. That's 6 damage. And then he gets 3-up saves. Passes 1. So that is 7 damage. He has 6 wounds.
Wow.
He has 6 wounds. He's just obliterated.
Wow. Wow.
This is a guy who plays Dark Elder.
I know. The Dark Elder are nothing on this. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Tyranids are shit. I hate that. I hate saying that because genuinely, I think when me and you first got into this game, Tyranids are one of my favourite looking armies. They're one of the coolest armies. They're Starship Troopers, like one of my favourite films. I fucking love them. They're such a cool army.
I mean, people don't rate the Warriors. Maybe I've made a mistake bringing in so many Warriors, but to be fair, the Warriors are only 600 points.
We don't normally. We play Warriors quite a lot, but they normally do their work. But these guys are deleting Warriors every hit.
Yeah.
And they're hitting on 3s, re-rolling with Chapter Master, wounded on 2s, re-rolling. It's just mental.
Yep. And then when you got, flat 3 damage just takes them off the board so quickly.
It's absolutely mad.
And you're negating my -1 as well, so they're not even hitting as hard.
I think you should spend your last 2 CP to interrupt.
With 1 Gene Stealer.
one Gene
I don't
Stealer.
think I'm going to.
Okay, cool. So I'll go with the...
The rest of the squad, you still got 2 Intercessors.
Oh my god, I do, don't I?
6 attacks.
Cool. I almost don't want these guys to kill him.
You feel like does the Warlord need some love?
I feel like the aggressors haven't really done all that much, and they what I was banking on this game being.
Oh, sorry, we got 5 hits there.
Sorry, my bad. I'm going too quickly. We roll that for Salamander.
Cool.
Cool.
Wounding on 5, so 3, because he's toughness 5.
The Gene Stealer.
Oh, it's a Gene Stealer, sorry. Yeah, all of them wound. 5 up invulns.
Gene Stealer's dead.
He's dead.
And then consolidate. And
End of your turn.
end of your turn. Do you know what I did? I forgot to do.
What's
I
that?
forgot to move this unit of aggressors.
Standing back.
There's a unit of 4 aggressors
They've been
in there
so terrified by those Gene Stealers.
that I forgot about. How can you allow that to happen? I don't know if you want to keep going. I'll leave
Oh yeah, we're well in this. We're well in this.
Okay, cool. So end of my turn.
Tyranid turn 3 coming up.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're on Tyranids turn 3.
We are indeed. I mean, you might think it's over, but I never like to give up. I do believe there is a chance. If I can kill this unit of Intercessors,
Yep.
and then I have to kill the aggressors,
Yep.
and then I double shoot and kill the chaplain,
Yep.
Jamie won't hold that point.
Nope.
And that buys me 1 more round
Yep.
of being in the game.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
The problem is actually killing them.
I think the trouble is killing them.
Oh, they're 3 wounds, aren't they?
3 wounds each. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
12 shots going into the Intercessors.
Love it. So, because I can't do that thing anymore.
No. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay. Wounding on 2s because we're strength 8s.
Filthy. Gosh.
4, 5,
damn.
6, 7, 8, 9.
9, nice. That's 5 ups.
5 ups.
Oh, it's not great. Only made 2.
Only made 2.
7.
3, 6, 7. I need some big 4 ups here. First one does. Dead.
1 dead.
Second one does. Dead.
2 dead.
Third one does. 1. Fourth one does.
Kills
dead.
him.
3 dead.
Dead.
Dead and 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Takes the
The
squad.
squad is gone. That is huge.
Ooh.
Okay. Now I wish I hadn't forgotten about those aggressors. If they'd have moved up alongside them.
12 shots. Just, I just want to check. Are the aggressors holding the point? Is that accuracy?
Yeah, 3 inches I just
They are
checked.
3 inches. Cool.
Yeah.
So, going into the aggressors. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Thank goodness.
Still 3 bloody 2s.
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
not great.
Oh, that's not going to help.
And winning on 3s this time because they're toughness 5.
Yes.
Drops 2 more.
6 go through. Mathematically, it's enough. Needs 5s on the save.
Makes 2.
Makes 2.
That's pretty good. 4
So
go
I
through.
Need, 4 6s.
4 6s. You got this, man. Well, 4 5s and 6s. You got this. It's a bad start. It's a bad start.
2 wounds. Kills 1.
Yep. 1 dead. Oof.
1 wound and...
Oh, no. So
Doesn't-
1 dead.
Yep, and 1 on 1
And
wound.
1 on 1 wound. I'll pop that down to you.
End of my shooting phase. I spend 2 CP and I will shoot again. Of
course you will.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
There'll be no more shooting twice, though. Another 1 there. I like the reroll 1s. That's really nice.
Yeah, standing still, rerolling 1s actually does make a big difference on them.
Tyranids benefit from standing
3s.
still, which is really weird. Oh, that's not good. 5s and 6s. Oh, makes 1. 4 more go through. So 1's going to kill 1.
Oh yeah, sorry, that one's going to kill 1. Yep.
So he's gone. Boom. Away
Next
he goes.
one does 3,
Massive.
kills 1.
Huge.
Final 2 can roll them together, kills 1. The aggressors.
Aggressors go down, but the chaplain holds the point.
Oh, it's 1 bloody damage. And
That's massive now. I didn't realise how big it was the chaplain lived.
That is me out of CP.
Huge. Absolutely bloody huge. Okay, cool. Yeah. You're going to have to start moving soon. You'll soon be taking the penalties for moving and shooting.
Yep, gonna have to start moving real quick.
How do you think that went?
I mean, I can't complain. Killing the aggressors and the unit of intercessors is good. If I had a chance to kill the chaplain as well, then that would have been just amazing.
Yeah.
But just didn't work out that way.
Well, I'm just going to throw bodies forward now, so let's see how we go.
All right, Space Marine turn 3 coming up.
Beautiful. Okay, guys, we've not done a very good job of keeping up to date with the scores, but we've just totted up and the maths are in. Miguel is on 3 points. I am on 6 points. We've both held our objective every turn possible from turn 2 onwards. We've both got first strike. I also have got Warlord, and I held objective number 2, middle objective for a turn. That puts me on 6. That puts Miguel on 3, and he's now got a job on to shift me off the point.
Yes. So I'm going to do first shot is going to be...
Are you going to move him?
No.
Oh.
Not yet. I'm going to have to play for the long game. I
I'm
think.
intrigued.
Yeah.
Hoping this game goes on.
Yes, I think so.
Fair enough.
There's a lot of guys there.
There is a lot of guys there. Let's see how this shooting goes and we'll come back to
I'm
you.
going to go for a risky one. I'm going to go 9 shots into the captain.
Love it.
3 shots into the chaplain on 1 wound.
Lit and firing Warhammer. What's he thinking?
Shooting the toughest model there. Yeah, why not?
Who's now toughness 8.
Toughness 8. So 3s we've got on 1s.
Because of the psychic power. Oh, still 3 2s.
4s to wound. Oh, do I get -1 to wound him?
You do get -1 to wound him.
So 2 wounds go through.
Oh my
I
goodness.
forgot about the -1
Me
to wound
too.
him.
Well, it hasn't made a difference this game. We did catch it at the beginning. 4 up in runs.
Next one
Next
fails
one fails one.
Takes D3 damage for big 3.
Oh, he's on 2 left, but that was massive.
Oh, 3 going into the chaplain. 2 hits.
Yep.
2s to wound. Oh, just the 1. He has a 4 pin von.
4 up in run. 50-50. No,
he's
chaplain
dead.
down.
1 down. Okay.
Second unit of Hive Guard.
Who was that? What? That was the
Chaplain.
Chaplain.
Yeah.
second unit of Hive Guard. 3, 4, 5,
You gotta try and finish that. What captain?
9 shots
He's the warlord.
into the captain. 3 shots into the lieutenant.
How do things look over on the point?
Oh, into the captain.
Oh,
Damn,
that's
2s.
poopy.
Okay, now 5s to wound. 1, 2 again.
You can make him nigh on impossible to kill. Which I say now, he's going to die now, isn't he? Yes! Yes! He's dead. Nigh on impossible to kill, unless you jinx him.
Kill. So, into the lieutenant.
Oh, no.
2
all right.
go through. 2s to wound.
Oh, he's angry.
Oh,
He's angry.
no,
He's
it's a big
raging.
one. Just the 1. -2, so 5 up save. It's
No.
a 3. D3 damage. It's just the 1 point of damage.
So
After killing your warlord, the Tyranids decide that it is time to retreat from this battlefield with their tails thoroughly between their legs.
I think that makes sense. I'm just going to move troops forward, characters back. Everyone's still going to be holding the point. It's going to be a good time for me. It's going to be a bad time for the Tyranids. We don't do the awkward left-handed handshake on this channel. We do the full-on right-handed
Yes.
Game of Champions.
For an absolute drumming, I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
It was a fucking great game.
It really was.
Really enjoyed that. Space Marines are a cracking little army, aren't they? Yeah.
So good.
Someone say underrated. No, they're very, very, very strong. I think that really has shown how strong they are. I mean, we'll point over to Death Pile. Miguel could have and maybe retired a turn earlier. He wanted to get that captain kill. He got it, but I think the Death Piles kind of speak for themselves.
Literally, the only thing is alive is the unit hiding in a building in the back corner.
It's mad. I mean, there's 2 units of Hive Guard there. There's what, 500 points?
Yeah, about 280, maybe even 600 points in there.
600 points in there.
They really were hampered by your stratagem, which allowed you to stop me from shooting who I wanted to shoot.
But I think this is the thing now. Space Marines have an answer for everything.
Yeah.
So if you'd brought something else and tried to get in my face, I'd have ensured I got 6 hits when I was using flamers. I would have got +1 to wound. I could have done so many more shenanigans. It just so turned out that the Hive Guards were your most threatening units, and we have the stratagem to deal with it. It's a crazy time. It's a fun time for me. I don't know how fun it is for you if you're playing against it.
I mean,
if you're drinking and playing against it, it's a great time.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying off camera, like, how many more points of Tyranids would I have needed to bring to make it competitive? And we were somewhere in the ballpark of 500 to 1,000. That's kind of how we were feeling. Like, that would have made the battle close.
Let's put it this way. I forgot I had a unit of 4 aggressors.
Yeah.
I forgot I had them. They were hidden in the building. Forgot I had them. Because I didn't shoot. They attacked 1 turn. The aggressors I was banking on to be my main carriers this game. That turned out to be the Las Fusiliers, who were incredible. The normal Incessor was good. I think we'll probably save the rest of the analysis for the wrap-up, but I just want to say, great game, my man.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, cracking game.
I know I'm not the best Tyranid player. I've got a lot to learn. I don't know if the Warriors are any good. I do think what could I have taken instead? I could have just swarmed you with like 100 little termagants, but I honestly think you would just rolled them up. Literally just cut through them.
Like a hot knife through butter.
We never do like...
It'll go through a bone like a pig through butter.
We never do predetermined lists on this. Like, we generally kind of... Like, we make our lists in isolation. So, like, the fact that you had your Las Fusiliers, I hadn't taken that into account when I brought my Warriors, and then it turns out that actually they were just, like, the perfect warrior killers.
It's mental. That's crazy.
That you just cut through them. Because it used to be going from 2 wounds to 3 wounds was massive.
Yeah,
because all the plasma was 2, it literally cut the damage in half. And now you got 3 wound weapons. Yeah. It's just like all of a sudden it's just like
flat 3 wound. And I think about what I can do with my AdMech. I've got those flat 3 wounds and the Thermorite cannons that I get with the Dune Rider, whatever they're called. Flat 3 is the kind of staple now. Well, it seems to be. I mean, it's crazy. Those last Fusiliers are actually incredible.
Think about it. Taking them as Imperial Fists, they become flat 4.
It's mental. And, you know, how many times did you save a wound against a Catalyst?
Yeah.
Flat 4, you know, you might save 1 in 4. Push you over the edge in that instance. I mean, normally I would say flat 4 might be an extra wound wasted, but it's not in that instance, you know. Every army it seems to have an answer for. That's quite a lot of chatting we've just done post-game, but what we'll do is we'll have a sit down, pick out our MVP, pick out our MVP, and we'll come back to you with our final wrap-up and final thoughts. Wow. It's a win for the snaky Salamanders.
That was your first ever time playing Space Marines?
It was. It was my first time playing Space Marines, and wow. I'm actually blown away a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I played Dark Elder, and I thought, wow, they are fucking cheesy.
All those -1 to hits and the stupid venoms and the grotesque.
Well, that's it. I like a huge number of venoms with a huge number of dudes inside of a huge number of blasters, throwing out the shots. But
Have
they
we
were
seen
just
Dark Elder on the channel yet?
no, we're only this is our third video.
Oh my god, we haven't got that yet. Okay, there you're like your first army.
They're coming. They're fucking sick. That was a mental game. Not only because we went through all these beers, we should, it went 2 rounds. I just wanted to say that went 2 rounds, and I think you were drinking for every time you lost a unit, so you drank quite a lot, didn't you?
We were just racking through it. That first turn was brutal.
It was mental. It was a crazy game. Salamanders are crazy. The points kind of, I think, I won by 9-5 by the time Miguel conceded. I think it was just going to rack up from there, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I think it was a mad game. I think Salamanders have some of the best stratagems in the game.
Yes.
I'm just going to go over them one more time so you guys are aware. Flamecraft, that's just a flat 6 for the number of flaming shots you want to do. Crazy, 2 CP. It's expensive, but it's worth it.
You get, imagine a unit of aggressors standing still. Each one of them now gets 24 hits. Each aggressor. If they stood still, 24 hits.
24 hits.
24
let me just
hits.
add to that 24 hits each, +1 to wound for 1 CP.
Yep. If you happen to be in the tactical doctrine, you get another +1 to wound.
Another +1 to wound. So
that's just one dude.
Oh, probably wounded on 2s. What do I want to add? I want to add Fires of Battle to that, which is a 4-up is a mortal wound in addition on the wound fate and the wound roll.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna get out.
Just get the Stilton out while you get the Brie out,
I'm
and
just gonna
bring the cheese.
get this out. I'm just gonna hold it here, and I'm not gonna say anything. That's that.
Mate, it's one of those games, people like playing all sorts of armies, lager, sometimes cider. Different drinks, different needs, but these guys need a fucking rethink because they're too fucking good.
Best strategy in the game. I mean, the fact that
+1, I think, it's a toss-up. +1 to wound for 1 CP across the army is mental.
Yeah.
It's mental.
They have the best stratagems. I mean, their actual doctrine isn't the best. +1 to wound on flamers and melters. Actually, especially if you're running in a modern Primaris army, where it's quite hard to get flamers in. There are no melters, first of all. There are no melters in a Primaris army.
You only troop transport costs a fortune.
Yeah, you want to run the aggressors.
Well,
they're your only flame
dudes.
options. So it's not the best doctrine, but the stratagems are so good. Combined with the base codex is so good. Combined with the generic codex is so good. Combined with their chapter tactics are so good.
I think the chapter tactics are underappreciated.
The -1 AP.
-1 AP neutralised your whole army shooting, aside from the Hive Guard, who -2 is an interesting one because -2 gets a lot, and it's a good, -2 onwards is always good, but -2 is rare, and that's why obviously -1 gets it just neutralised everything you had.
To the point where you didn't even bother using prepared positions. You just don't care.
I didn't care. And do you know what? You spent, was it 2 CP to neutralise that piece of terrain I was on at the beginning of the game?
Never got to shoot them.
2 CP, never got to shoot them, and I didn't care if he did, because who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I know during the game I said my MVP was going to be the basic intercessor with the Thunderhammer. Should be called Stormhammer, it's a better name. You can have that one Games Workshop. But I have had a rethink after totting up points per model, and I think the Las Fusiliers, and particularly Blue Team, because I like Blue Team, were just ridiculous. Now, I don't think people rate the Tyranid Warrior, and I think that's unfair, because I think the Tyranid Warrior is actually very good. Mm-hmm. I think they're a really good unit. I think points per model, they're really good. They're like 170 points. The way you roll them today was 6 models for 170 points, 18 wounds. That's normally a pretty good return on your investment.
18 shots, strength 5, -1. They get into combat. They're doing
Bone swords -2, 3 attacks
They're doing
each.
3 or 4 attacks each at -2.
Yeah.
You know, adrenal glands +1 to charge. They're there.
I think they're solid. You know, I think they are solid. I think the problem is that the Lance Fusiliers are the ultimate. With the Lance Fusiliers sitting next to a Chapter Master, I could quite happily sit the Chapter Master here and he would be my MVP. They always do the work, but the Lance Fusiliers next to a Chapter Master and next to a Libby are just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Against that unit in particular, which the bulk of your army was made up of, I just mentor.
They just chewed through them, didn't they? It was because it's the first time we've really had them. We've played the snipers a lot. I thought it was time to try out the Lance Fusiliers. I thought the Salamanders are the perfect opportunity. Re-rolling a failed hit, re-rolling a failed wound is huge on a 3-model unit with such high damage potential.
That's it. I mean, that's the thing. You know, they're 3 hits, hitting on 3s. So statistically, re-roll one of those from Salamanders. Wounding most things on 2. Statistically, just re-roll one of those from Salamanders. They're always hitting. They're always wounding. Do you know what I mean? Like
AP -3 or 4, depending on what doctrine you're in. It's flat 3 damage. Flat 3 damage.
Crazy good. How much are they?
Just over 100 points with the Lance Fusiliers.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy because.
And there's the fact they don't need babysitting. They don't need a captain.
Well, they don't. That's
don't
it.
need lieutenant. You can just stick
Particularly
them
in
on their own.
Salamanders.
Yeah.
Particularly in Salamanders, they don't need babysitting. They didn't even have to show off their defensive capabilities, but the
2 up saving.
2 up saving cover.
1 up saving.
1 up saving cover. Sorry,
with 2 wounds each.
Become a chameleon. They're my MVP of the day, but it was a hard call because I had a lot of phenomenal troops today. The aggressors I thought would be the ones with the majority of your army wanted to charge me. They weren't. That actually turned out not to be a worry.
No, it was the intercessors did more than enough. Thunderhammers just wrecked shop today.
They did.
The amount of damage that your Thunderhammers did across the board. They killed the entire unit in the back corner. They killed all of my warriors. They killed 2 characters in the middle. The Thunderhammers, just the Thunderhammers on the characters, killed so many of my models. -3, flat 3 damage.
I'd almost feel bad taking a Space Marine army to your local games club and playing with it.
At this point, yes.
Because people are unequipped to deal with this stuff. I don't think you brought a bad Tyranid list at all. You brought, 12 Hive Guard?
12 Hive Guard.
12
Who did
Hive
the
Guard!
business. Every turn they wrecked something.
Have to be your MVP.
Yep, double shot them every time. They just
MVP.
continually rained down damage and they just weren't enough. We're just not... We've talked about many different ways. We've said that Tyranids we're just not survivable enough at all.
We've come up with some thoughts, but we won't bore you with those now.
No.
But
my what did we call it?
MVP. Never. No. What was it? Never.
Useless piece of shit. It's the short version. So just to be clear,
UPF. The UPF.
I mean, I said at the beginning of the battle, I said it was a close call between this guy and a Swarm Lord. Which one I was going to bring?
UPF is useless piece of fuck.
He did 24 2 damage shots because spent 2 CP on him into your Invictus Tactical Warsuit turn 1. He did 0 damage.
Yeah, it was shit.
He then did a Smite, which he failed. He then did a Psychic Scream, which he failed.
Denied or failed.
Yep, denied, I think it was. And then he got roasted by 1 Invicta Tactical Warsuit.
The best single round of shooting.
And
again, another
just
stratagem.
removed from the board.
That was the 4-up
He's
more
230 points.
Yeah. And normally there was a time in this edition for those new for the edition where before the rule of 3 you would roll up and play 8 flying half tyrants and they did the business against pretty much anything. No, it's not the case anymore. No. They're shit. The army shit.
Yeah.
It's all gone to shit.
Except for the people. I think people will criticise me for taking the Warriors. I did check; they are 170 points each, so they only made up 170, 340, 530 points, something like that. 520 points of my actual armies. They weren't a huge chunk, although they took up a huge amount of my board presence. I did have Gene Stealers, I did have Brood Lords, I did have Hive Tyrants. I did have
Hive Guard.
They
sat in the backfield, 600 points in the backfield.
Exactly.
We didn't. You finished the game with 600 points still on the table, but for all intents and purposes, you were gone.
Yeah.
It was a non-starter after that. I don't know what else there really is to say. I'm sure this doesn't come as news to you guys that Salamanders are fucking excellent, and Tyranids needs some love, many of the first edition.
Many of those early codexes.
Battle tomes.
I think
Battle Tomes,
we've had a
Age of
little
Sigmar.
thought about spoilers.
Coming soon.
We've had a little thought about what we're going to do for our next game. I think we've got some ideas.
We've got a few in the pipeline, but if you want to see a particular setup army-wise, we have anything you can think of, realistically. So stick them in the comments. But if you made it this far, thank you for persisting with us through the drinking.
We
Like I say,
apologise.
it doesn't look like much, but for 2 turns, for 2 rounds of battle, I'm feeling a little bit squiffy. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Make sure you do dislike it. But if you do, please let us know why. Let us know what we can keep improving. This is only the 3rd battle rep. We're fucking chuffed to bits with the sort of response we've had so far. You guys are making this incredible for us. We wake up every day and we're fucking buzzing. So let's keep that rolling. Keep that rolling, and eventually those brand deals will come steaming in.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. We will see you.